No problem, sir. And what about the security? The security. Don't worry, sir. You can go to Egypt, where the army is in charge of tourist security. The army? Why is that? Well, basically, the Egyptian government took a hard and long look at the people, at the kind of people who want to hurt you, and they decided that the Egyptian police force is too namby-pamby for them. The Egyptian army, you say? One of those famously successful Arab armies? When did they last win any war? Well, they won during Khrushchev? No, Crusades. Crusades. What about 1946? 1948? No. 1956? No. 1967? No. 3 Arab armies lost territory to Israel. Three times the size of Israel. 1973, Arab armies launched a surprise attack on Israel. What happened? Israel was not surprised.
That's actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Or if they were, they managed to hide it really well. Anyway, this segment was brought to you by IDF. And Agenzia Nazionale Italiana per il Turismo. Choose wisely. You know, do you like American politics? This is related to the theme of the night, don't worry. On September 11th last year, the Biden administration secured the release of 5 American hostages from Iran in exchange for $6 billion. $6 billion. That is the meaning of being the citizen of a superpower, right? You can wake up as an American, feel down and dejected, feel like the biggest loser, and yet you know that you are worth $1.2 billion to somebody. Well, that somebody is arguably the government of the Islamic regime of Iran, but how about that for an ego boost? $1.2 billion per person. The last time a hostage exchange happened was in 2016. Under Obama, they released another 5 Americans from Iran for only a total of $1.7 billion. $1.7 billion to $6 billion. So if you thought the inflation went crazy under Rishi Sunak, cut Rishi some slack. $1.2 billion per person. That was not good for the self-esteem of Nazanin Zaghari Ratcliffe. She was appraised at only $500 million, 400 million pounds. Looks like gender pay gap has crept its way. No, it's not about gender pay gap, it's about British politics, and as Dominic would happily tell you, the depreciation of fiat. The sterling, a crime against our nation. But in conclusion, don't go to dodgy places. You will cost the taxpayer, and eventually you will still feel you're worth half an American. So it's a lousy feeling on 2 sides. In conclusion, I want to do some observational comedy. Are you up for that? Yeah. I want to become more relatable to you guys. Observational comedy is when you zoom in on some mundane aspect of everyday life and try to point out the absurdities in that so people can relate. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, it usually starts with, don't you hate it? Don't you hate it when you go to buy a fridge and they're all white? And, oh yeah, that's annoying. I thought about that. So that was just an example. Settle down. It gets better. So, don't you hate it when you love watching Second World War movies, but your side always loses? Just me? I mean, I get it that you think the right guys won and we live in freedom and all that, but remember, losers and winners can be on both sides. So even, for example, even if Germany lost, you can argue that for German nuclear scientists, their paychecks and working conditions, employment terms and standards notably improved in the post-war era. And in the same fashion, I would argue that for the English victims of Pakistani grooming gangs, they would have been better off under the Third Reich. Bear with me. I would put it to you that for the underage, little disadvantaged white girls who were groomed by these Pakistani gangs, were Gestapo to investigate, Gestapo would have had far fewer reservations about appearing racist.